Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Sports Break with Jake. This week I'll be talking about 2 winners and 1 loser of this NFL offseason so far, and my predictions for the Final Four in the NCAA March Madness Tournament. One winner of this NFL offseason would definitely be the Baltimore Ravens. Although they may have gotten rid of a few veterans that helped shape this team to what it is today, they got a few key players that will definitely have them headed into the right direction. With veterans Joe Flacco going to the Broncos, Eric Weddle signing with the Rams, and Terrell Suggs going to the Cardinals, they definitely needed some help on the defensive side of the ball, and they did just that by signing Earl Thomas from the Seahawks. They also needed to give Lamar Jackson some help on the offensive side of the ball, so they went and got Mark Ingram from the Saints, who has been more than a solid running back the past few years for them. One loser for this offseason would definitely be the New York Giants. They have not done much to benefit them for this upcoming season. They have not gone out at all to pursue any quarterbacks, even though Eli Manning looks like he's on the decline whenever it comes to production. They also traded their star wide receiver, Odell Beckham Jr., to the Browns, even though they could have used him to rebuild this Giants team. And to replace him, they got Golden Tate, who's a wide receiver that is most likely in the second half of his career. The other winner for this offseason, I would say, is the LA Rams. After winning the NFC Championship last year, everyone knew that this team needed a better defense. Although it wasn't that big of a deal last year because they had one of the best offenses in the league. But everyone knew if they wanted to win a Super Bowl that they would need some more help on the defensive side of the ball. This offseason, they went and got themselves 2 studs on defense, one of them being an outside linebacker, Clay Matthews, from the Packers, and the other being a safety from the Ravens, Eric Weddle, which is why I believe this team is a winner for this offseason. Lastly, I'll be talking about my predictions for this upcoming weekend's Final Four matchup between the Michigan State Spartans and the Texas Tech Red Raiders. These 2 teams knocked out 2 of the favorites that everyone thought was going to go to the Final Four, which was Duke and Gonzaga. My predictions for the team that's going to head to the championship is Michigan State because they performed so greatly in this tournament and they have a great ability to perform in clutch situations. The other matchup this week is between the Auburn Tigers and the Virginia Cavaliers. This past weekend, both these teams came from overtime match victories. Virginia went against number 3 Purdue, and they barely beat them by 5 points. And number 2 Kentucky took on number 5 Auburn, which no one expected Auburn to win, but they beat them by 7 points in overtime. So my prediction for the championship game, the 2 teams that are going is going to be Michigan State and Virginia, which I expect to be a great game, and I will talk about it next week on Sports Break with Jake. Thank you guys for watching, and if you haven't already, be sure to check out Emily Hood's The Hood Report and Dylan Lauer's Hour with Lauer tomorrow. Bye, guys.